we're here to support Andrew, what he released, the information, and the fact that tag that was put in, anti-Semitism, was done to downgrade everything else that he does. It was that they were going after him, as they are in that courtroom, evidently. You know, they're trying to make multiple defences for being dishonest. You know, and I didn't mean to be dishonest, but if I was dishonest, what harm did I do? Well, you've done a lot of harm. You discredited that man. Well, you tried to discredit that man, and it's not succeeding. I mean, the way that courtroom seems to be going to me does seem to go in Andrew's favour. It really does.
Yeah. So do you think that Bridgen can be hopeful? Because, I mean, there was a lot of worry with the amount of resources legally that Matt Hancock had. Obviously, he had access to probably more money for legal fees than Bridgen had. Bridgen crowdfunded successfully, mind you, because of the support he has. Do you think that with all of that included, he can be hopeful that he will win this case?
I think there can be some hope there, but obviously we are dealing with judiciary and we're dealing with money here. Whoever does have the most money gets to justice. If you don't have money, you don't get justice. That's unfortunately what happens in this country.
Well, I have heard from Bridgen himself, actually, that before this, Hancock was shopping, to use his words, for a judge. Being inside, did you detect any kind of bias from the judge?
Not as of yet, no. Seems to be very fair. She's taking it all in. She hasn't made any points of order on anything yet. No, but we'll have to wait and see with that one. Yeah. Andrew Bridgen was targeted. As soon as he came out with his concerns about COVID, the vaccine, and the government's policies of lockdown and forced coerced vaccinations on a people using a psyop, as soon as he started to talk about that, they closed up shop and they came after him, as they've done with every doctor, scientist, journalist who has tried to reveal the truth. We have to look at the recent government's behaviour using the judiciary as a weapon to silence those who oppose them, who have a different viewpoint, who have different opinions, and who come with different facts. Now, surely, in a democracy, we would sit there and we would debate. You would make your point, I would make my point, and we would work out the common sense of it and go, okay, we can agree on this, and we walk away. Not, you are silenced, we'll take your house, we'll put you in prison if you disagree with us. That's not how it works. We have to keep hope that the truth is being revealed, that people are prepared to go through the lawfare system and to get to the end of it. And that's what we keep having to do, so our voices are heard. Don't be silent, stand up. We are with you, you are supported.
Hi, I'm Norman Richmond. I'm chairman of Ofcom Watch. We are offering oversight over our state regulator, our state censor, and we are here to support Andrew Bridgen in his case of free speech.
So do you think that Andrew Bridgen is an anti-Semite, like Matt Hancock says?
No, anti-Semite is an epithet that they use, like racist, Islamophobic, to shut down debate, to shut down people who have something to say. And if it's something as controversial as vaccine harms and vaccine deaths caused by the COVID vaccines, then they don't typically engage in debate. They want to shut down debate, and that's what they've done, what Hancock has done with Andrew Bridgen. He hasn't engaged him with debate, with free speech, with free expression. He's used a terrible, vile epithet to smear him so that they close down the debate.
And other than defamation of character, do you think that Matt Hancock might have done that on purpose, as well as the legal cost, to try and bleed Andrew dry or disparage the other things that he said about the vaccines?
Absolutely, it's been done on purpose, and the reason we know it's been done on purpose is that Matt Hancock and his barristers team have strung out this legal action that Andrew Bridgen has initiated. They want a war of attrition with them and to exhaust them of funds. So yeah, it's deliberate.
And how confident are you in the trustworthiness of the verdict once we reach one?
Well, you have to hope that justice will be blind, but as we have seen with last year with Mark Stein, who took Ofcom to the High Court, unfortunately, he lost that case on a technicality. And these things happen, but hopefully this case is about allowing Andrew to take this to trial, and I think his barrister made a very compelling, very articulate legal argument, and I'm confident that he will win.
What did you think about Matt Hancock's briefs argument? Do you think he had any points at all, or do you think he had no legs to stand on?
No, I think Matt Hancock did not plead truth, which is a legal sort of technicality, but he's using that as a guise in building his defence, and I hope the judge will see through that and find in favour of Andrew Bridgen. I think it's quite illustrative that Matt Hancock didn't appear here himself, and no one, apart from his barrister, was here to support Matt Hancock. The entire public gallery was full, overflowing with Andrew Bridgen supporters. So I would hope that the court the next time not only have a bigger court and a bigger public gallery, but that they allow this to be live streamed as well, which they didn't allow today.
Well, I'm obviously supporting Andrew Bridgen, and it is an important case because if he wins this one, then it could be that others will be taking various MPs to court. For example, my brother's been seriously libelled with accusations of anti-Semitism. Whether he wants to do something on this or not, well, it depends on many factors. This could be one of them. Obviously, I would say that the attacks on Andrew Bridgen were completely unjustified, and we give him our full support. You see, the idea you can choose your own judge, I heard that as well, is incomprehensible. But, you know, we live in a very corrupt political situation where there's pressures upon members of parliament from very high levels. They'll try any tricks that they can, but I think there is a good case for, you know, this libel action, although of course the courts are very biased. But I think Andrew Bridgen bringing it makes it helps expose what Hancock's up to. Hancock should be arrested for mass murder and should be in prison, as should a whole number of them.
I'm hoping he's going to win, and then Matt Hancock can pay for everything.
What do you think of the fact that Matt Hancock didn't turn up today?
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It just shows that he doesn't care a damn. He didn't care about anything during the pandemic either.
What about the original tweet? Do you agree that the vaccine rollout was a crime against humanity, arguably one of the worst since the Holocaust?
Since the Holocaust.
Since the Holocaust.
Yes, since the Holocaust. No way linked to the Holocaust. It was since the Holocaust.